Tony Reekin here with another episode of Reekin's Awesome Wrestling. We got another DDP show today, and this time he's going to be talking about why he did not join the nWo. So let's go ahead and listen to this, and we'll get it going here.
Scott and Kev came to WCW, and they couldn't have been any hotter. And I was the only guy with a real relationship with the both of them. You know, I managed Scott and helped create his gimmick, and he was my first tag partner ever. And I was tag team partners with Kevin Nash. So they weren't, you know, I got into the middle of the card. And what I used to say is, and this, I have to segue this one little, it was a defining moment in my life. Dusty Rhodes was my mentor off to the side for the business, and he would let me bitch or vent on him at times. And I was so pissed. I'd come out of this meeting with the booking committee, and I was like, Dusty, they're just never going to give me what I used to call the Jake Roberts Rick Rude spot, which was a shot at being the top guy, a shot at being the upper guy in the business. But whenever Rick Rude came to the ring or Jake Roberts came to the ring, you never knew if they were going to win, lose. You didn't know. I don't give a fuck who they were going against. You didn't know. That's the spot I aspired to be in. And I was like, Dream, they're just never going to give me that fucking opportunity. I mean, I know I'm never going to be you or Flair or Hogan. I mean, I know I'm never going to be the world champion, but fuck, man, they're never going to, and he just cut me off. He goes, what did you just say? And I said, well, Dream, come on, I know I'm never going to be you or Flair or Hogan. He goes, no, what did you say after that? I said, well, dude, they're never going to put the world title on me. He goes, then what the fuck are you doing this for? He said, if you do not think that you have the ability to be the world champion as hard as you work, who you work to be, and you don't think you can be the world champion, he goes, you need to get the fuck out of this business right now. And I swear to God, bro, I wrote it down with him on the phone. I will be the world champion in 5 fucking years. And I wrote it just like that. And fucking it was 4 years, 4 months, and 14 days. That's when April 11th came around, and I was the world champ. But it happened, the whole shift changed when Scott and Kev came in, and I shot that. They shot the angle with me, and it was my idea that they give me the nWo shirt, and I tell them to go fuck themselves.
I remember that.
And that was the beginning. Hold on one second. Just pause on me right there. You walk in the door to the left. It's a little bottle right there. So what happened right there was I brought the idea, knowing that the Booker Company wasn't going to do anything with me. I went to Kevin because I knew Kevin and Scott created their own destiny. I went to Kevin, told him my idea, and he loved it. And he said, go tell Bischoff. I go, no, I got to tell Scott. And he goes, dude, you don't think Scott's looking to pay you back for creating his gimmick and giving him a job when his wife was pregnant? By the way, she was pregnant with Cody, And he's like, don't you think he wants to help you? I go, yeah, but he's doing the job. He's doing the diamond cutter, so I got to ask him. So I went and asked Scotty. He was like, done. That night, we go to the bar because we had the luxury of having Nitro on, and then they played it again. So we could all go to the bar and drink some beers and some shots and watch the show. So I went with Nash and Hall, and we sat down with Bischoff at one of the tables in the bar. And I had Kevin tell him the idea where I took the shirt on, hugged Kevin. Scotty gives me the high five. He goes to shake, and as he goes to leave, bang. Kevin comes at me over the top rope, through the table. I take off through the people. Kevin pitches it, and Bischoff shakes his head. And he goes, I don't know. Nobody's dropped you guys yet. And Scott Hall steps up, and he says, if being you, I know you guys are tight. He goes, and being your friend is a detriment, I don't know if I want to work here. I was like, wow. I always say it's not about who you know or who you know or who knows you. I always say it's who's willing to say they know you. Who's willing to put their name on the line for you? And those two fuckers did it right there. So when we did that, and that fucking place exploded, Randy being one of the smartest guys in the business, and you know, if you could stay on top for 5 years, you really made an impact. But if you can stay on top for 10, 15, or 20 years, well, you fucking really know how to play the game that we did.
So there you have it, just a little bit of a clip from Diamond Dallas Page on not joining the nWo. And, I mean, let's get to what I want to hear from you guys this time around. When you were watching WCW and the nWo storyline was going on, and it obviously got to a point where it was just fucking dragged out. It was just too much, too long. It needed to be ended. It needed to be over. So here's some fantasy booking. How would you guys have booked the nWo storyline? What would you have done to close out that storyline? Or if you kept it going and you thought it was a forever lasting story, what would you have done? How would you have booked it to run? So like I said, this is some fantasy booking. Let's see what you guys got. Throw some stuff down there in the comments, and let's see how you would have booked the nWo. Pick from any point you wanted, from before the split to Wolfpack and all that, or I mean from the original 3 guys. Pick it from wherever you want and book the nWo storyline, but make it good. Make it make sense. Don't make it drone and drag and get old the way it did. Well, at least I felt it got old. It just kept going and just never ended. Kind of like my rambling statement right now. So go ahead and leave your comment, subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys next time.